What's up guys, I'm Fire and welcome to another episode of Friday Night Sniping. Today we're going to be looking at the Scout Elite for Battlefield 4. Now, looking at the stats for this gun, it's obvious that this gun can be very challenging because I obviously had some challenging matches using this gun. Its max damage is of course 100, but its minimum damage is only at 36.6. That's very low given the fact that the drop-off starts exactly at 12.5 meters and then it ends at only at 110 meters. So obviously it's not one of those snipers that you can shoot at long range with. Of course you can shoot at long range, but you're going to have to compensate for a lot of bullet drop. Not only that, but there are times when even if you get a headshot, you're going to have to do a follow-up shot just because of it not getting a one-hit kill, even if it's a headshot at long range. This gun is very unreliable at long range, unlike the CSLR4 and the M40A5 that I previously reviewed. This gun is just all over the place. It really is. It can do well in one game and then another it can just be complete crap. So it's so unreliable and it just goes all over the place. It can be fun at times, trust me, it can be, but overall this gun is not really a gun I would recommend people to use. Although there are people that use it and they can do very well with it, but it's very challenging. There's not a lot of positives to this gun. Not only that, but it does have a 63 rounds per minute for a fire rate. That's pretty good. But the bullet speed is so bad that you have to follow up the shot so perfectly, and not only that, but the bullet velocity is so slow and it makes the shot so difficult to make when on moving targets. That's why you would normally pick the bigger snipers over this one, only because this gun shoots so slow. Although if you want to use it for aggressive recon, it is pretty decent, but I still would not recommend this gun. It looks cool, but that's pretty much all it is. It's eye candy. It doesn't really do much for you. It can do well in one game but do complete crap the next game, so it's very all over the place, unlike the previous CSLR4 and the M40A5, which you know exactly what it's going to do. The Scout Elite just likes to juggle things around, mainly because the damage and the bullet speed is so bad. It's not very pinpoint accuracy, so you're going to have to make those really difficult shots. Even moving targets can be a hassle, and that is why the Scout Elite is very challenging to use. The Scout Elite, it's kind of just there. It really doesn't do much for you, and it really doesn't give you a lot of positives. It's okay, but it's not great. Unlike the others that are actually pretty decent and you can actually do really well with them. The Scout Elite, you can do okay with it, but you're going to have to really buckle down and use this gun to your advantage to try to learn every little aspect, because this gun is all over the place. It really is not consistent, and because of that, I don't really recommend this gun. I think it's pretty cool to use only because I get bored playing the same gun all the time, so using this gun, it's a good way to freshen up yourself and try to do something different. Not only that, but it's a challenge, and that's what it's good. It's a good thing to challenge yourself, and it's also good to try out new things. Now this gun is definitely something that you can use in order to challenge yourself. If you want to move away from the, I'm not calling any names, but the easy mode SRR61, I'm not going to call M98B an easy mode gun, only because I barely see anybody use it, so it's not really an easy gun, but it's more of the, you know, casual sniping kind of sniper. The Scout Elite, you got to be not a so-called pro, but you got to be one of those recons that want to do very well with this gun and really try to do well with this, because it is a challenge to use, and because of that, it gives us a variety and gives us a challenge even though the game's been out for a while. So because of all these new guns that we have, the Scout Elite is kind of just there, and because it's just there for the challenge, it gives us an option. So I like that. I like it and hate it at the same time. It's one of those love-hate relationships with this gun. It's a good gun, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's a challenge, and because of that, I like it too, because it gives you a way to challenge yourself. So overall, the Scout Elite, yeah, it's a good gun. I would play with it again. So those are my opinions about the Scout Elite for Battlefield 4, and stay tuned for next time when I talk about my favorite sniper ever, the SV98. Alright guys, take care and have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.